so good to be a millionaire here in Laos. Why? Because the money they use, it's in hundred thousands and millions. Basically here it's a little bit more than $100. You would probably think, why do I need to know about Lao Money? Okay, if you are not planning to come to Laos, you don't need to know. But if you are planning to come to Laos, hopefully it will be useful. First of all, the way they call money is Lao Keep. In the spoken language, you would hear keep, hasip, keep, or whatever. I'm still not good with numbers. In the written language, most of the time you would see lak, L-A-K. Don't get confused, it's still the same Lao Money. What money they're using here in Laos? The highest one, the biggest one is 100,000. For nowadays, it's about $10, maybe even $8 or $9. I'm not gonna talk about the value because it changes every day and we'll never know how much it will be tomorrow. 50,000, 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, 1,500. 500 is the lowest. The value of this banknote would be like 3 or 5 cents, and you cannot buy anything with this money, just with this. You still can buy quite few things with 1,000, but not 500 anymore. Why I decided to bring this topic to the table? Because there are a few stories from my personal experience, and let me tell you this first. So look at these 3 banknotes. They are not an identical color and they don't look identical, but at the same time, if you're very new in Laos, these 3 banknotes give you lots of confusion. For example, 5 and 50. Look, so on 50 you don't even know that it's 50 from the front, there is only here. On 5, okay, it says that it's 5, but it's on the bottom, and as soon as you're new to the money, and the same with 20. Okay, on 20 it's better, it says on the front and on the back that it's 20, but they are this kind of similar color. So when you have lots of these banknotes in your pocket and you are trying to pay quickly somewhere in the shop or any other place, and you need to pay 50, but you just give like 5,000, and yeah, it feels awkward afterwards because in your head you had no intention to cheat, but just because the money looks so similar. So the story what happened to me when I just came to Laos, I was in Luang Prabang. In my pocket I had 50,000, but in my head I was thinking that I have 5,000, and I decided to buy some tomatoes, and I was like, okay, let me buy just few tomatoes for 5,000. So I give him in my head 5,000, in fact 50. And it was my luck that I didn't leave immediately. It took me, I don't know how many seconds or minutes to put those tomatoes into my backpack and so on. And he gave me the change. And I was like, why you give me change? It's like I was supposed to pay 5,000 and I gave you 5,000 and he gave me 45,000 back. And I was like, oh wait, so that was not 5, that was 50. And it's a good thing about Laos and Lao people that they don't have this mentality to cheat. Okay, you should be careful and you should monitor and watch your money, of course, as everywhere in the world, but in general they don't have this mentality. But I could cheat myself easily, and 45,000, it's at that time it was about $5 value, which is not that much money to lose, but at the same time here in Laos it's quite a lot. And after that I was so careful with my money, and if I have like, let's say something like this, so it's like different banknotes, for about half a year when I was paying in shops or any other places, I was like, okay, this is is it 50? Yeah, it's 50. Okay, 50. And of course local people, Lao people, were a little bit laughing at me, probably thinking, oh, stupid Farango, I don't know what was in their heads. And it's not only the problem with 5, 50 and 20, the same with 2 and 10. Of course, again, they don't look identical, they don't look same, and it's kind of obvious that this is 10 and this is 2. But if you have lots of 2s and lots of similar color money, and it happened to me quite recently, I was supposed to pay 15 like this. In fact, I did this. And it's not like I was trying to cheat that woman, it's just I grabbed the money from my wallet, not even realizing that it's not 10, but it's just 2. We just both laughed at that situation. I apologized and she was like, no, it's okay. So apparently I'm not the only one who is doing the same again and again. Probably even local people doing that. And this story about 5 and 50 and 20 and this 2 and 10, I've heard these stories from many foreigners, from many people I met, so that's why I decided to talk about that. And also quite tricky with 100 and 1000. You would say like there are some currencies, like for example US dollar, where all money are the same color, but the point about those money that the value of the banknote, it's written in one place. So, but here the value is written like on 20, it's on the top, on 50, on the front, it's not even written, on 1000, this is basically the front. There is nothing says that it's 1000 and it's somewhere here. 2000, it's on the side. So the value is all over the place, and it's quite confusing. It takes some time to get used to that, so don't get into the same trap and issue as I got. No, you will get there too. It just takes some time to learn this money well, so you just like not even looking, knowing what banknote you're having in your hand. Now let me give you a small advice. When you buy something more than $100 value or more than a million keep value, make sure that you know what currency, if it's dollars, Thai baht or Lao keep. If you're looking for apartment, 90% they're gonna say the price in dollars. Maybe for the local person they would say 5 million keep, but for me as a foreigner it's gonna be 500 or 300 or whatever $100. If you go to the shop buying some electronics, a phone, computer, gold, or expensive cosmetics or something expensive, most likely the price is gonna be in Thai baht. Make sure that you know what currency they are naming the price. Why it happens? Because the value of Lao keep jumps every day up and down, and they cannot change the price tag in the shop every single day. That's why they just write it in Thai baht, because Thai baht is apparently more stable, and also Lao keep is used only inside Laos. So when business people from Laos or who are in Laos doing any money activities with abroad, they pay in dollars or in Thai baht. That's why these two currencies also quite popular here behind Lao keep. If you go to the shop to buy milk or biscuits or anything like that simple and $3-5 value, of course you would get the price in Lao keep. But as I said, if it's something more expensive, make sure that you know if it's Thai baht or keep, so you don't get confused, you don't get frustrated. You can pay with Thai baht in many places. In supermarkets you can just pay in Thai baht, even in dollars you can pay. It happened to me once when I was actually paying with dollars, and I was afraid that the currency exchange was very bad. But no, it was a little bit lower when in exchange place, but still much better than it would be in the bank. The good thing about Lao money here inside Laos that if you have banknotes which look horrible, dirty, ripped, with the scotch tape, with marks. Probably in many countries that money won't be in use anymore, but here in Laos it's okay. So don't be afraid to pay with this money, because I was quite shy to pay with this money for quite a long time. And don't be afraid to receive this money from the other people, like when you get your change or anything. As I said, when it comes to any other currencies, dollars or whatever money you're gonna change here in Laos to Lao CHEAP, it should be perfect. But with Lao money here inside the country, it's okay, don't worry about that. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the time you spent watching, listening to this video. I really hope it was interesting and useful. If you have any experiences or any information to share with us, please write a comment. Support me with your like, and see you next time. Bye.